Hey guys, so I forgot to do an intro, so this is gonna be the intro. Basically, I read all of October and I kind of vlogged it, so this is gonna be like kind of a reading vlog, and then at the end, I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna read for November, my TBR. But thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm nearly done with this. I'm still taking a while to read. I don't know. I'm just having a hard time getting into the book, but this will probably take me like a day to read. But we'll see. We'll see when I get it done. So I'm finishing that up, and I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna read next. And I think I really want to read the Harry Potter book. It's just fall vibes right now, and I just feel like that's what I want to read. So yeah, and then look, my little cats. Say hi. Say hi. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Read Harry Potter, and I kind of want to buy more books too, but I know I shouldn't. We'll see what happens. Okay. So a little update. I finished reading The Vanishing. My hair is kind of messy. I finished reading The Vanishing Stair. I'll give a rating on that book a little later. But it was good. I enjoyed it. But now I'm reading, since the next book is coming out. Now I'm reading Once Upon a Broken Heart, because third book's coming out. Did I already say that? Third book's coming out. Reading this is my first ever reread, actually. And I'm actually glad I did that, because it made me understand, like, I understood the book, but like it made me like look for things that I didn't look for before, and like kind of try and connect things to the second book. And I was like, oh my gosh, like crazy. And so yeah, I did that, read that, finished that. Took me about 3 days. It's about a 400-page book, but I kind of read this one pretty fast. And now I'm rereading the second book, and I should be done with that before the third one comes out on the 24th, I believe, of this month. It comes out, and so I'm really excited about that. And I completely forgot about my TBR. I'm not even reading that. And sorry about my closet. The door is broke. I'm gonna fix it eventually. So just ignore that. We're gonna do this. I am rereading the second book, and so far I really liked it. This is my favorite one out of the series so far, and I keep seeing like little snippets of like what the third book's gonna be about, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait. So that's the update so far. And yeah, and TBR is like basically, I didn't read one book off of it. That's so bad, but that's gonna be how it is for right now. There's just so many books coming out. I have to reread. Can't help it. I'm currently reading Ballad of Never After. Second book of oh no, that's the third book. Second book of Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I'm in the part where they're like at the inn, and it's just my favorite part of the book. This part was so well done, and 10 out of 10. I love this book. It's so good. But yeah, the part at the end is what makes this book so good. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this, and the third book comes out in 6 days now. So excited. So I'll finish this up, and then I'll get that book on the 24th, and then I'll read that. So I'm really, really excited. I'm gonna read that, and then probably after I read A Curse for True Love, I'll read Fourth Wing again, because I gotta get ready for Iron Flame coming out. And I got the, what is it called? Red Tower? I think it's called Red Tower book. It's like a special edition of Fourth Wing, which most people say they weren't expecting. I wasn't expecting either. But I'm not mad about it, I think it's a pretty cover. And I don't have like 2 copies of another book. And this could be my first, especially since it's my favorite. And so, yeah, I'm not mad about it. But yeah, I got that book. But I'm going to reread Fourth Wing, and then I'm ready for Iron Flame. So this month's just a lot of rereads, which is fine. But, I really got to start reading other books, like Divine Rivals is right there. I got to read that. But we'll see. Thank you, bye. I just finished The Ballad of Never After. It's a reread because I think the book comes out in 5 days. The next one. So I've read the first book, second book now, and I'm just waiting on the third. I'm so excited. And I'm glad I reread because I'm just like realizing things that like I didn't realize before. It's just nice to have a fresh memory when I go to read the next book. So really excited about that. I'll read the third book and then I'm gonna read Fourth Wing again. So I think I already said that, but you know, I'm gonna say it again. But yeah, that's all. So well, let's start with today's date. Today's date is the 24th of October, and basically that means that A Curse for True Love is on its way. I got it. It's so beautiful. Love it. I'm gonna start reading it right now. But yeah, I finally got it, and it said it wasn't gonna come until like 8 o'clock tonight, so I was kind of bummed. And then it just so happened to get here at 11, so I was like, even better. And also, I got my closet door fixed, so that's even better too. Don't mind my hair. It's not the best. I just braided it, and I need to straighten these, so we're just gonna ignore that. But yeah, I'm gonna read it today. Not all of it. I'm gonna take my time reading it, but I'm really excited. So okay, so I've been reading A Curse for True Love, and I've been like so angry because I read the first 50 pages, and spoiler, just a heads up, there's gonna be spoilers. But I read the first 50 pages and I was so just like angry because it's just like so maddening because Apollo, like, he obviously doesn't really love her. It's like you want Jax to be the one. And finally on page 92, Jax finally shows up and I'm like, oh my gosh, and it's just so exciting, but it still makes me nervous because I'm like, what's gonna happen? But like, I'm so happy finally. So I finished A Curse for True Love, and it was really good. And I know that sounded very anticlimactic, but it was really good. I gave it a 5-star. Like, the second book is still my favorite, but the third one was really good. And I didn't expect it to go the way it did, but it was really good. And I was like angry reading it at the same time, so it was just kind of like, because this book really, my hair really makes you hate Apollo, like, bad, because you're kind of learning like what kind of a person he is, because you didn't know in the first 2 books because he was like half dead. But the third book really explains like what kind of person he is, and he's a terrible guy. And I will say there were a couple things that I feel like I wish were in it. Like, I wish Luke was in it. They talked about him, but he wasn't in it. And I know like he's not like the love, but like, I don't know, I just wanted to see him one last time. And then yeah, I felt like there's just things that could have been expanded on more, but I still think it was a really good ending to that series. So that's why I gave it the 5-star, because honestly, I didn't not enjoy it. Like, I loved every second of it. So, but those are just my things that I felt like I wish were a little bit more. Other than that, it was really good, and I'm so happy. I love that series. Kind of sad it's over, except I feel like she's gonna make another series with different people, but in like that same world, kind of like Carnival, whatever you call it. I haven't read that series either. I should. But yeah, it was really good. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, actually. And now I'm going to read, let's see, Fourth Wing again. I've already read it, but you know, Iron Flame coming out. And I got that Red Tower book, you know, the special edition Fourth Wing. I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna keep it. Might as well. So yeah, Fourth Wing's next, and I'm so excited because honestly, so I would say Once Upon a Broken Heart is my second favorite series, and this one's my first, or at least first book favorite. This is my favorite book. So hopefully Iron Flame lives up to this. because that's going to be disappointing if it doesn't, but we'll see. It is the end of the month. It's October 31st, and I'm just going to do the wrap up of kind of what I read. I think my goal was to read 3 books, I'm pretty sure, and I did meet that goal. Actually, I read like about 3.5 books, and 3.5 I mean because I read this one kind of in September and October, so I finished it in October though. But I am happy to say I didn't read anything on my TBR. I'm not happy to say that, but it's just funny because I had all these different books that I wanted to read, and I didn't read a single one of them, except for finishing this book. But anyways, it's fine. This book was good. It was, I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It kind of just built more, it like answered all the questions from the first book, and then left more questions for the third book. This was on my TBR, I'm pretty sure. Didn't read it. I will eventually though. I like this series. It's really good. I think I'm just a little distracted though, considering there's so many new books coming out, and I've been kind of wrapped up in the world of fantasy currently, so it's hard to like step out of it and read. This is mystery, so read mystery or honestly just anything else. So, but it's fine. So I finished this book October. Let's see what else. And then I wanted, since Curse for True Love came out this month. There's a bug. Since Curse for True Love came out this month, I decided to reread, and I've never reread a book before, so this is my first time I actually did, because usually I just read it and then I'm like, okay, that's it. But for this series, I really just wanted to read them all again. So I read Once Upon a Broken Heart, and it's kind of fun reading them over again, because then you like notice things that you didn't notice before. Once Upon a Broken Heart. Then my favorite book out of the series, I read The Ballad of Never After. So good. Love this book. 10 out of 10. Actually 100 out of 10. Love this book. And then I got the book A Curse for True Love, and got a little dusty. Got A Curse for True Love, and it was really good. I feel like I was expecting just a little bit more. You know, I was hoping to feel what I felt in this book, and I did. I guess I was hoping I would like this book more, and that just wasn't the case, but it's still close second. This was a really good book. I enjoyed it. It was a good ending, and I feel like she's gonna make more books in this world, but I guess we'll see. And the only problem that I have with this is I need to buy the first one again, but in hardback, because this just ain't working for me. It's quite not upsetting, but it's just not as satisfying, you know. But it's okay. And then, so that's the 4 books I read in October. Got it done. You know, we're good. So I'm now planning on reading Fourth Wing again, because Iron Flame's coming out. I believe I've already said this a couple times in my other, you know, clips, but yeah, planning on reading Fourth Wing next, so that's definitely on my TBR, and it will be read. It's not gonna not be read. And then after I read Fourth Wing, I'm probably gonna read I am gonna read Iron Flame. Don't know how long that's gonna take me. I'm sure I'm gonna fly through it because I love this series, and they just announced they are doing a TV show. Amazon is doing a TV show for Fourth Wing, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm afraid they're gonna ruin it. But we'll see. You know, I just hope they cast the right people. And personally, I prefer movies, especially with this type of genre. I would rather watch a movie than have a TV show. But that's just me. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope they do a good job on it. So we'll see. And then after Iron Flame, I want to read Divine Rivals, because I believe the second book comes out in December. So haven't read it. It's talked about so much, I believe, on TikTok and Instagram, Bookstagram. So I'm planning on reading this after See, I'm just not leaving the genre of freaking fantasy. I'm just in it. So, you know, might as well continue going. So, Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Defying Rivals. Those are 3 books, and let's just say I'm probably only going to read 3 books. But if I read more, I do for sure want to read Harry Potter because it's fall time. This is the time to read Harry Potter. Again, it's fantasy still, and I just want to read. And they're easy, so it's not like it would be too difficult to read it. But this is my goal so far. So those 4, and then, you know, if I do read all 4, maybe you'll see at the end of November what else I read. But so far, that is all I have for today. So nothing crazy. I'm excited for Iron Flame, and I really, really hope it's as good as the first one, but we'll see. Hopefully even better. But yeah, that is all. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!